Hey y'all, this is Sade. Just wanted to say hello and to talk to you all a little bit about my experience over the past month. Basically, last year I found out I had fibroids, and after a couple of months, a few visits with the doctor and whatnot, I decided to have a surgery called abdominal myomectomy. My surgery was on January 24th. And so I just want to talk a little bit about my experiences just in case there's somebody out there who may have found out recently they have fibroids, or maybe you know for a while and you're just not sure what to do or what to expect with the surgery. So here we go. Basically, I want to start off by saying thank you so much to my family and friends who, text, call, kept me encouraged, check on me to see how I was doing and everything. I really appreciate it. I'm so thankful for my mom, my dad, my brothers, grandma, everybody who just came to help and take care of me. I'm so thankful and blessed to have a supportive family, and I just wanted to make sure I said thank you to them. I told them already, but I'm just saying it publicly to the world. I have the best family in the world. A special shout out to my brothers because they really stepped up to take care of their sister. But yeah, so let's get to it. So January 24th, I had the surgery. I had fibroids in a location that was kind of pushing my uterus in the wrong direction, so to speak, taking up space. And the doctor let me know that, once I'm ready to have children, the fibroids are going to cause problems. So I decided to be a little bit proactive to remove them now. I don't plan on having children this year, but eventually I'll be married, and I just want to make sure that my body is prepared to have kids. So that's why I made a decision to have the surgery. The biggest thing about the procedure is you absolutely don't feel anything during the surgery. They put you under, you go to sleep, you wake up, and it's done. But you feel a lot of pain. I definitely expected to feel pain, obviously, with the surgery, but the pain is really intense. And this is speaking for somebody who definitely hasn't had kids, of course, hasn't had kids yet, of course, but I've had cramps my whole life, so I'm used to having discomfort in that area. But this surgery is it's a different kind of pain for a couple of reasons. One, I don't remember taking anatomy in high school or college, but apparently there are a lot of organs around in front of your uterus, and they kind of have to move stuff out of the way to get to the uterus to remove the fibroids. So, once they kind of do their thing with the fibroids and put you back together, your body basically shut down, and now it has to kind of kick back in, and that process causes pain. Healing is a wonderful process that our body does, but it is painful. Healing can be painful, but it's good. So yeah, I wasn't prepared for the pain, of course. Like, it's nothing like you would expect. But you get through it. They give you pain medication, Percocet, ibuprofen, things like that. I did not do well with the Percocet. I think I maybe took it like twice. Then I said no thank you, and I just kind of stuck with ibuprofen. It just gave me a weird feeling, so it was just not for me. The ibuprofen worked well. Both pain medications just kind of mask the pain, because you're gonna still feel pain. Like, it's not gonna just make you completely numb. It just helps it to be more manageable. So I was fine not taking the Percocet. I stuck with ibuprofen. But with that, so, the pain management, my incision is basically at my bikini line, which goes back to why I'm so thankful that I have such a wonderful and supportive family who is there to help me. It's at your bikini line. So it's at your core. And you use your core for everything: getting out of a chair, getting out of bed, reaching, pulling, all these different things. You use your core that you don't really think about until you get a cut there, and now you realize, oh wait, I need to kind of be still until this gets better. So I didn't really expect to not be able to do as much as I couldn't. So, you know, that was an interesting experience, but it's definitely great when you have people around you. So if you live alone, you know, just hopefully you have friends or family who can come and check on you, or if you can go stay at a family member's house, do that like I did. I stayed at my parents' until my first checkup, when my doctor gave me clearance to drive. So that's when I came back home, which was actually like about almost 3 weeks that I was with my family, which is perfectly fine. And it's a blessing that I had that option. So yeah, generally most people probably know you're out 4 to 6 weeks. And even though you only need, I guess, time off from work, 4 to 6 weeks, the recovery will still continue. Like, you'll still be healing. Like, looking at my stomach now, it's improved a lot, but I know that in 2 weeks, there's still going to be a lot to go, even though I'll be, you know, able to kind of get back to work and whatnot. But I'm really thankful and blessed that the procedure went well. I love my doctor. I felt comfortable with her. My initial experience with the first doctor I had was not pleasant. I just didn't really feel like we didn't really vibe well. So I found another doctor, and she was great, and I'm so thankful for her. After the surgery, she said everything went well. There wasn't a lot of bleeding, and you know, it's just a healing process, just the discomfort with just dealing with all the discomfort and the pain. And so here we are. I've been keeping my activities pretty limited, maybe one activity a day. Of course, where I can sit down for the most part. I don't do a lot of standing, but I do move around a lot, because that's important for the healing process. You got to get your body back into your old rhythms. So that's pretty much it. Last thing I want to say is that, you know, when you get news like this about your uterus, specifically for women who want to have children, you know, you don't want to hear anything that's going to say may potentially have complications having kids and whatnot. So it's pretty emotional finding out the news, but you know, God is good. I have a great church community, great family, great friends who kept me encouraged. And so although I didn't initially take the news that well, as time went on, you know, I kind of processed it a little bit better and was able to just kind of, you know, take it and run with it and say, hey, you know, God is still in control. God is a healer, and I'm going to be okay. And when it comes time for me to, you know, have kids, it'll be a great experience. And I'm just trusting and believing in God for that. So if there's anybody out there who is having surgery soon or has any questions, please feel free to call me or message me, since I'm talking on Instagram, because I would love to help. A special thank you to Crystal for taking time to talk with me before my surgery. I really appreciate that, because it makes a difference. You kind of going into it. You ask your doctor questions, but you never know what it's like on the other side as the patient. And so it was awesome to be able to talk to her and just give me her perspective when she went through the same procedure. But other than that, I hope y'all are having a wonderful weekend, and talk to you later.